50. This one's running out of ink. Yep. Oh, beautiful. Brother, just in time.
I thought we were on a bloody 5-story car on a bus.
Come back here. You saved your bucket. Oh, nice. Yeah. Ah. Bro, just in time.
Who's the rugby union's major sponsor this year? Do you have a major sponsor? I like the...
Acknowledging.
Yeah.
I'll talk to her.
She's just behind you.
Yeah.
That's so true. That would be good to actually have.
So,
she's good. She's good.
This is TKV Girls Day. Yeah. Did you want to? Kara said he can't make it to
Whose umbrella is that?
Women 7 against the...
Some I can bring one of my full umbrellas for us.
I've got those.
No, with the base and...
I gave her my, not all my sticks, so I gave her my one.
No. Next time if you want, I can...
Next week will be alright, just today. Next week will be a double cheap.
Okay.
Vodafone, eh?
Hey?
Vodafone.
Vodafone. That's all of it, or?
Yeah.
Vodafone.
What round is this now?
What round is this? I think in my newspaper today I was playing
Oh no, for the boys it'll be round 5.
Those are TKV.
Oh, for the girls, don't say it's around and 6 because there's only 3 teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the women's...
So we're going to call this, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Kia ora tātou katoa, as we've just joined in the commentary box here. We're right into the women's sevens, and looks as if the Bears have got this under control. Rima takes it in. She's trying to go down on the ground. Good play from Rima. And what's the ref call here? Yeah, the ball wasn't quite out. And... all right, TKV and this is Ararangi Bears. Long pass out to the wingers, back inside the middle, and the Bears certainly made a lot of ground there and continue to push forward. They'll get this out there. Halfback is long pass out to one of their runners, and an easy trip. Did she make it? Yes, says the referee. William Taripo is in charge of this game, and the Ararangi Bears try scorer Tui right close to the sticks, and Rima Brown should be able. Yes, she converts the first points in this sevens game goes to the Bears. Ararangi Bears 7.
Boys.
And TKV, I guess they are just getting their bearings right, but I think there are some girls in the TKV that has always played in our sevens, and that should bring some experience to their team. Waiting for the ball.
Noah.
But I think the one with tons of experience playing today is Jules Westropp. She not only that she plays touch, but she also plays rugby sevens, and she is a very experienced sevens rugby player. And with her experience, I'm sure the Bears would appreciate Jules playing on their side. TKV picks up the ball. Have a little play around. Looking for support. She goes down, and the Bears, unfortunately, the TKV, the ball carrier, wanted to hold on to the ball while she was on the ground, and she's been penalized by referee Taripo. The Bears tap, and good hands out to their backs. There goes Westropp, and good tackle there from TKV, but the Bears recycle and back to Westropp, who's totally in control of this game here, and the Bears, good team play here, always looking for supporting players. Again, they recycle this out to their backs, and I'm sure this will be, she didn't have the wheels to get there, and Rima. Again, referee says coming on the wrong side there, the TKV. Westropp looking for runners. Easy try to, looks like Rima Brown from the Ararangi Bears. And that's a 12-point lead for the Ararangi Bears. And Rima is one surprising athlete. She's since the Cook Islands games, somehow Rima came out as one of those athletes, multi-talented athlete, an all-rounder, I guess. She really showed during the Cook Island games that she's quite capable of playing a whole lot of sports, but in particular she chose rugby sevens and touch, and she was pretty good. I think she played for Moke. And Ararangi 12. Referee says, nah, unfortunately, the Bears knocked us on, and we'll have a scrum about halfway of the TKV's side of the field, and we got a new replacement coming in. She prefers to hug the wing in of the field, and advantage to the Bears, and Rima easily took advantage of that. Whoa, very good tackle from TKV. And Takuaine Yeah, there's some young girls in the Takuaine side, and I'm sure they will get better as the game continues. Because there's a lot of build up towards women's rugby for us here in the Cooks. So if anything, these girls will mature into better rugby sevens players in years to come. Whilst you have the TKV experience lot in there, there's one there continues to head up straight up. Can hear the hooter from our side here. It's a beautiful day here out at Ararangi. Of course, the rest of the teams are here playing today. So as we await for the referee's final whistle, he's penalised TKV for lying on the ball, and the Bears, can they finish this with style? Oh, Jules Westrop, little kick to the corner. Is their winger there? Whoa! But I can see the linesman indicating that there's a little fumble there. And referee Taripo notices. And the referee now blows his whistle for half time. Okay, perhaps if I can just get my bearings right, because I just got in and
golf course, eh?
It's best to stay away from the golf course for a while. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out here at Ararangi, Puaikura. The famous Raimaru Sports Park, where most of the games this afternoon will be held. Soon we will be into our two big games this afternoon, which will be the Avatu Eels. They will be playing against the TKV Reds. I happen to come past the TKV team warming down the other end of the field. Kind of looks as if they got enough players there to rumble today on the Ararangi sports field. So yeah, I'm looking to that game much later on. But the focus now is women's sevens, and I'm sure in this afternoon's game, the last game this afternoon will be in between the Cowboys and the Panthers, and I think these two teams are the two top teams on the island. And whilst the first two teams who head to head at 2:30 this afternoon is Avatu and Takuaine TKV Reds, but yeah, I'm pleased to be here. I'm supposed to have my co-commentator, but he rings that the traffic is he got stuck in the traffic, so he'll be here very soon. So all good. The referee William Taripo decides it's enough break for the girls, and we're ready to commence in the second half. Our score remains the TKV 12. I'm sorry, the Ararangi Bears 12, and TKV yet to score. In fact, I don't think the TKV has been in the Bears half in the first couple of minutes. We've got a few fresh legs in the Bears as the TKV kind of comes back onto the field. We're ready to go. Long kick to the back, no one underneath this one, and finally TKV decides to pick it up. The Bears bounce onto TKV's fumble ball, and now Westrup. She's calling the shots here. Arorangi goes down, and Jules quickly goes on to help out. And the Bears a fumble, and TKV, what can they do now? This is June. That's right, June Piakura. Yeah, she is an experienced player herself. And Jules, oh, she didn't quite clear this ball. But Jules, she's got too many tricks under her sleeves as she passes out to Rima. This is Stephanie. Stephanie works from CITC. She makes for a dash back to Rima, and can Rima finish this off? She chips it to the back. Easy try for Rima. That's her second try this afternoon, stretching the Arorangi Bears score to 17. As she slowly makes her way back for the conversion, see if she can add the extra 2 points. We've got an injury on the far side there, and referee Taripo is calling for a medical to come in. Is that a doctor coming in? One of the management for the TKV team. Bit worried with the player injured, and looks as if we got a knee injury to the TKV player.
Sorry, we got a medic on that side. He's a mum.
Okay. Se tamataro. All right, she'll be well taken care of then. Referee Taripo says, let's continue. And Steph, unsuccessful. I thought Steph is the star player for the Bears in a soccer bin. It would be just a little kick with her eyes closed, but she's missed this one. And Bears 17 and TKV 0. Rima trying to look for an option of where she wants to kick. She decides to kick to the left side of the field. And TKV big kick to the back, but no one is chasing this. Jules, who's full of tricks, calling for support, and she gets that in Rima. And Rima takes it up. Now that's what you call a bit of wheels in this Bears backline. Long pass out to the Bears backline, and you got Jules cutting back in, and I thought she was gonna pass it back to Rima, but she continues. He's playing well down that other end here, and TKV quick to get into a tackle there, and the referee Taripo. It's a penalty to the Bears. Is that coming from the side? Looks as if he's penalized the Bears for coming on the side. Jules. No one's picking this one up, but finally run for the
Iliana.
Bears. Iliana scores her first try for the afternoon. I saw her when I came in, Ben. She was doing a lot of warm-up on the side of the field, so it looks as if it paid off. Whoa! Yeah, looks like my man Tai has got this this game all wired up. He tells me how hot it is this afternoon. But lucky for me and Tai, we're on the side of the field, and we got a little breeze coming from the west. From the west, that'll be from Rutaki way, Ben. So a lot of breeze coming from that way, but we're lucky. We're on the side. But those that are playing this afternoon, they would. So the conversion unsuccessful. We've got 22-0. Rima. Long, beautiful kick to the side. TKV. This looks like a Fijian girl, BNA. She's not a bad. And June. Oh, good run from June. You know, I think she's twice the age of these other young girls that are playing, but you know, she's showing them a few tricks that. You know, a lot of men boast about DMD during my days, and June would be one of those that'll be telling these young ones. And as we watch this last play, the hooter has gone, but Arorangi, the referee says no. You can't get away with that. That is certainly a knock-on, but that is also the end of this game. So the women's sevens game between the Ararangi Bears and the Takuaini TKV Reds. The Bears being very successful in this, 22-0. Congratulations to the Bears. I'm sure Ben can come back later and tell us what's the draw for next week, as there's a lot of attention drawn towards the women's games. It's a build-up to towards some major events that are being held in New Zealand, where a lot of the Pacific Islands are being encouraged to play sevens, and sevens being a Olympic event, no doubt a lot of our girls will see that as a stepping stone to being at these games. So yeah, so let's hope that some of our young girls will take up the game of rugby sevens, and that could be their ticket to go to the Olympics in years to come. So while we wait for our first premier game this afternoon, that's between the amateur Eels and TKV Reds. I think in charge of this is Tua Ngaputa is in charge. And I see the linesman on this side is none other than one of our very own from the Eels territory, Marty Mitchell. He's ready to run the line. And I got an awesome co-commentator next to me. He's holding our umbrella. What's your name, young fella?
Noah.
Oh, Noah, you're the man. Noah is going to be right next to me because the sun is right above myself and Bugley and Blake, and we need Noah to hold our umbrella. So Noah, every now and then I'm going to tell the good things you're doing on the side of the field. All right, I see you all huddling up in a corner there on the far side as we see our referee for the afternoon tour. How are we? Oh, he tells me he's all good. Oh, wow. Our referee's been guided by the man above. And and so looks as if that Tua has got this game control, but he's not refereeing these little kids on the side of the field. You know, we all in the islands, we all grew up playing little rugby on the side. I remember us in Awatu, Ararangi is lucky they got a dry and a very good rugby field. Us in Awatu, man, we had no choice. Either you slip into the taro patches next door, or even the side of the field is muddy. But yes, the teams are starting to run in. The TKV team is in. We got some big guys in the TKV team. So looks as if Frank Karate, the master coach for the TKV, he's put some good work. The last time I commentated the TKV raids, it was in Avatu when I think they played against Avatu too on that day, and the Avatu players just making their way in, and the captain of the team is none other than Clive Nicholas. My man Clive is still playing. Yeah, Clive must be the old papa in the team. I've been told he just celebrated his 41st birthday. Happy birthday, Clive! And kind of looks as if he doesn't want to retire yet. We did a bit of Googling, and it came out that he's 41. So, and the referee having a chat with the two captains, Vaike from the TKV and Clive from Avatu. It's good when referees start off the game just laying the rules that he's going to apply in today's game. And, sometimes too many players take it upon themselves that they know more than the referees. So it's good that Tua Ngaputa calls the two captains, Vaike and Clive. And, like a good principal, he tells them, look here, guys, I am your boss today. I got the whistle. You just play to my rules today. I think that was very good. So Tua is right that he's been guided by the man upstairs. All right. My recollection of these two teams is that I think the Avatu Eels have at least a taste of some victories, but I think the TKV they have been struggling a little bit this season. But I see they have injected some imports into the team, and no doubt it'll be a very strong. I see the other two team. They've got some of the old players that have come back into the team. And Tereki Matenga kicks a long one to the back, and Takuaine let this one bounce, but they bring it up, and a little tussle there in the 22. TKV, long pass out to their backs, cut back in. And TKV slowly just inside their 22, long pass out. And a good play by TKV, and the referee, loud and clear, he calls out the tackler didn't release the ball carrier, and easily in the wrong there. So TKV a chance to kick for the side. Finally, they get into the Avatu half. Plenty of chat coming from both sides, so obviously very keen to get this game going. Takuwaine still manages to get the ball back to their side. And they put through this fast back line of theirs, and Avatu. Oh, looks like we've got a speedster in the TKV side. Unfortunately, the list for the TKV hasn't arrived, and Avatu decides for a quick. No, the ref says the line out is formed, and we should be seeing a full line out. Avatu's got some speedsters in their team, players that I've known for years. I see my great man Lai. He's in the centres with Tavita. And of course, the speedster, Samu. Yeah. Samu Alafua. Some years ago, Samu will leave dust behind for the rest of the players who chase him. But I think he's been working on the boat, Blake?
Yeah, been going
I happened to be on one of those trips up north when he was on Malcolm Swort's barge, yeah. But he's back today, obviously not working on the boat. And Samu and Lai, all good players for Avatu, and been very good servants for Avatu. And it'll be great to watch how the two of them can combine. But some years ago, they were very, very dangerous, the two of them. Teriki Matenga, stand off for Avatu. Free kick for Avatu, says the referee. Yeah, the referee sometimes he can only take it as long as he can, and he's always quite happy to tell a team that he is in charge. James. Avatu slow to get behind the ball carrier, and that's what happens. He got isolated, and the TKV took advantage of this, and straight away, the referee didn't hesitate. Ball carrier holding on to the ball. Avatu, I'm sure will know that they were slow in backing up the ball carrier. TKV would be very happy, the fact that they are now, you know, the last couple of minutes being in the Eels half. They are now on the 22. And that should be pleasing results for their coach, Frank Karati. And the referee says not straight. So what does Avatu want? Avatu, knowing Avatu, they'll always go for a scrum. I guess because our Avatu locks are too big, too heavy to lift. So, but they would be powerful to push. So there's always that option. Yep, we'll take them in for a scrum. And Avatu, yes, they've got this, but the halfback practically missed it. Lucky Teriki Matenga Jr. managed to kick this out to the back, and Takuwaine. Wow, got a big fullback there, but he's got a bit of skills on him. Tavita, who's been Tunisian with our national side. Out to Lai, and Lai, they will find it out to stop Lai because he's that sort of player, very hard to put down, and he made it way past the halfway mark. Josh, and it looks like Connells to James Tidiki. Good pass from Tidiki to the winger. And Abatu quick to get onto this ball, but TKV quite happy to take it down, and their forwards are behind it. Referee said no. Penalty to Abatu. What's Abatu going to do here? Tidiki easily kicks to the side. Josh Caffrey, one of our young upcoming players. He's already made our national side and been to New Zealand to be part of the World Cup game in Auckland. But he's one young kid in the village that has shown that leadership is something that this kid, given time, he'd be a good leader for Avatu. Avatu loses the ball, and TKV. Oh, TKV knocks it on. And we got a scrum, and I'd say that's pretty close to the try line for Avatu. And Avatu is going to push. That's what happens. Early push from Avatu, and straight away free kick to TKV. It's a nightmare for our coach to watch his team. For sure they would have got their ball, but TKV out to their backs. Good run from one of their looseys. Goes down to the ground, but I think Avatu tried to cut that down, and Takuaine. Ooh, someone's going to get in trouble. Yes, the referee's gone looking for some hot chocolate in his pocket. He's found a yellow one, and I'm not too sure who he's... looks like Toru Katuke. He's just been to New Zealand too, one of the members of our national side that went across to play in the World Cup campaign. Yeah, he's out in the bin, and Avatu is reduced to 14 players now. Wow, good line out throw, jump by Takuaine. Unfortunately, the throw wasn't straight. I was just going to say, what a perfect line out, but obviously the hooker, he bended like Beckham's and pretty much threw it to his own jumper. Yeah. Avatu. Pass out to Tidiki. Tidiki kicks us to the back. And a bit of a pushing there. But Avatu quick to bounce on this. James Tofilau, yes, I remember James some years ago. He was playing league for the Bulldogs. Must have got a girlfriend in Avatu now. He's playing for Avatu. Yeah, according to the stats here, he's been playing for the Avachu Sevens. So a very straightforward transfer from sevens to 15s, and James scores Avachu's first points of the afternoon. And here to convert this is young Tereki Matenga. And Matenga. Whoa, very successful in this conversion. Avachu 7 and TKV 0. I see the other ball boy yelling out to my umbrella boy here. What is he doing? He's doing a great job. So you carry on looking after the ball. He's looking after the umbrella. And it's so hot now, sun right on top of us. Long kick to the back, and Lai easily passes the first two guys, and finally he goes down in the tackle. Tereki, long pass out to Connells, and James out. Wow, good play by James Caffrey, and this time Tavita dummy, and to Josh. Unfortunately, the referee sees a forward pass there. Oh, Mr. Tua Ngaputa was right there, right in front of him. And a good run there by the Avachu. They stringed up some good passes amongst them, amongst the back line. And Tavita, I just thought he could have carried on a little bit before passing off to Josh. But a good run there by Avachu. They're nearly in the TKV 22. And can Avachu push? Yeah, Avachu pushing, but TKV holding to their first 5-8. Kick to the back, and Tavita. I think no advantage to TKV. Referee didn't quite get a signal there, but no advantage to the Reds, and their fullback. We're quite happy to put this to the side. Yeah, it's anybody's game. It's just 7-0 to Avachu, but other than that, the game is being played more around the center of the field. So therefore, showing that there's no one that's really dominant in this game. I don't think it was a straight. Yeah. So Takawai penalised again. And Clive quite happy to pick up the ball. James looking out for the backs. Out to Clive. Out to Connells. Out to Connells. He's still going, and finally goes down. James. And that's right. That's Benny. Strong Benny. Gets a few yardage out, and Caffrey loses the ball in that carry, and then charges the ball carrier, and the referee says that's a bit too high there, Josh. Yeah. So I think Avachu, when they push the ball to their backs, seems to be making some good yardage.
Yang Tori. Otokoine. Yang Tori. Tamaiti no poso.
Yeah. And we got a line out just 5 meters in the Eels half. Avachu not contesting this one. Long pass out to their backs, out to Whippy. And a cutback from their winger into their forwards, but ball goes loose. That's a little fumble there, knock on by the Avachu. TKV put in, and this is a bit of a territory there for the Reds. There's some big forwards there, both TKV and Avachu Eels. There's a TKV put in. Avachu pushing, Avachu short by one, but TKV holding. And they're refusing to go back. The referee says that Avachu kept on screwing the scrum. And a good tap and hit up by Tuckawine. Another pick up again and go. They continue to rumble up into the Avachu 22. Good play there by TKV. Now they're going to swing it to their backs. Yes. Long pass out. Whoa, and definitely. Oh, great try there by TKV. Tomasi. Obviously Tomasi's got some jet shoes on him. Easily bit the Avachu, even bit Samu to the try line. So TKV opens up their accounts for this afternoon with Tomasi's try. 5 to Avachu 7. And
Check your bubble. The level.
and we've got the Avachu, the TKV kicker looking for the tee, and unfortunately their physio, their water girl, their tea girl. She's a one-man band, and she brings in the water and the tea, and she's full of smiles. That's how the bench should work. We've got an all-rounder management there on the field. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have the list here for this young fella kicking. Let's see how good is he. Whoa! Now, bit to the right. Salvatore. Whoa. Salvatore. Oh, is that Pusso's boy? Whoa. Whoa.
See him representing his home club of
Yeah.
TKV Reds. Previously, he's been helping out down at the Avachu Nico Eels, but it's good
Yeah.
to see these boys return home.
All
Learn
right.
something from the other strong clubs and take it back home. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And, well, He comes from a pedigree of some talented parents and grandparents, so no wonder. Tereki Matenga, big high one in the air, and Samoa just went past the guy, missed him totally. As they kick this in the air, and underneath this one is Yoni. And Yoni, he's very strong. Oh. But you just too much in a rush to offload there, and it wasn't a good pass, and just short of the halfway mark, and it's a TKV put in. Low scoring game, this one, as both teams are not quite connecting with their passes. They're just nearly on the halfway mark there with this scrum. Tekawaini getting pushed by Avatu, but manages to get the ball out. Tavita, and a good little kick there from the TKV. And Lai referee not happy with that play there, but Avatu thought that they were in. Avatu throw in. See that TKV hooker is doing the calls for Avatu. And Tereki, long pass out to Lai, and Lai manages to get this out to the Lucy. Motu, that's right, young Josh Motu. And we've got a penalty to Avatu. Obviously, the incoming player for TKV came on the wrong side of the ruck there, and Tereki boots is down the field, and we should be in the close to the 22. Avatu throw in. Let's see what Avatu can do here. Good line out. Referee says no. Oh. Referee's calling someone for back chatting, I guess. And now he would rather talk to no one other than the captain, and that's why Clive is going up. I hope it's not Clive, but if anything, yeah. So it's got to be maybe the two props that are barking at the referee. And TKV, oh, lovely kick. And is that Salvatore? Oh, well, not only that he can run and kick, oh, he's a bit of an all-rounder. And TKV, have they got this? And a good tackle there from Lai, but the referee says nah. Yeah, he's being penalized, and TKV taking advantage of this. We're on the 22 right now, and looking for runners. Tackle and a recycle. And all of what you can do is defend right now as Takwene continues to make some big hits from their big forwards. This time, I'm sure they're ready to get it out to their backs now. The forwards take it back and switch it back to the other big forwards on the other side as Havatu being penalized offside, says referee Tua. All right, Salvatore is telling the ref, excuse me, sir, I'd like to give it a go from out of here. And it's not an easy kick from where he is. So let's see if the young man can put it in. What do you think, Bull Boys?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
Easy kick for him? You two must be from Takwini. No?
No.
Where you two from?
I'm from India. No, the team.
Oh, you two from Arang. No wonder you two say it's not going to go in. All right. Salvatore. This would be about, I'll say about maybe 5 meters from the outside and around about on a 22. And I think this young fella can get this in. Whoa, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, and unsuccessful as Salvatore's penalty kick. And Clive. Clive hands it off to Tereki Matenga. And he is looking around where to kick and finally decides to kick it to the right side of the field and Salvatore. And that looks like Herman. Avatu long pass out to Tavita. Tavita, he's running and cuts to Samu. And is that high tackle? No, says the referee. Tavita again. And Tavita, strong run from Tavita, but Tereki out to the backs. And Josh out to Ioane, and Ioane taken down by TKV, but Clive quick to get this out to their forwards, and Benny. And James' second try of the afternoon too. As James Tofilo scores his second try. And bringing over to score to 12. And TKV 5. And we got about 5 more minutes to go of the first half. And I'm sure Avatu is not going to think this is going to be a pushover because it's taken them nearly a good 30, 35 odd minutes before they scored their second try. And Tereki, young Tereki Matenga, obviously been tasked to see if he can add the extra 2 points. He's already added the first try. And Tereki's quite one of those young players who's quite good with the boots. And yes, says the two linesmen. And Amateur now 14 and TKV 5. I think this will spark the Amateur up now, knowing that that's what it needs. It needs to get that ball out to their backs. And TKV. Long one out, and James Tafilau, good take by him. Out to Tavita, and Tavita, big raking kick to the back. And Tavita doesn't know where to turn and pass, and finally George, the coach, gets over it, and a long pass out to Lai, and Lai out to the last person to pick it up, and he drops it. And referee and the referee is really giving it to the player because the player is already down on the ground, and he says it's a knock on. He's screaming and yelling out to the ref. It's a knock on, even to the linesman. And now the referee is giving it to him. I like that. It only happens in Pacific Island rugby, Blake. Hey? Yeah. That's right. Now the ref tells him just because you were tired. James Tafilau, he's got the ball now. He's happy. He's happy that the ref has blown the whistle. Otherwise, it would have been a try for TKV. Long pass out to Tereki, and Tereki takes it up out to Lai. Lai looking for runners, and he continues to go ahead and out to Tavita. Can Tavita finish this? Yes, he can. Easy try by Tavita. It's 19, eh? The try by Tavita, bringing the Amateur Eels score to 19. As young Tereki Matenga lines up another conversion. And hopefully he can nail this. So far he's got a 100% accuracy in today's conversions. And we haven't got much left as we countdown to the halftime in this game. Matenga, he's ready. And another good-looking kicker. Yes, he manages to squeeze that one through again. 3 successful conversion by young Teriki Matenga. Well done. Man, bringing Avachu's score to 21 and TKV 5. I'm sure come halftime, the coach for the TKV, Frank Karate, would be bringing the spanner work out to the field to let the players how he wants the second half played. All right. And a very good kick by TKV, but Avachu quite calm underneath this one, but loses as he went to the ground. And TKV, they've got this ball under control. And good run, solid run from their hooker. TKV organizing to the left, and Salvatore, he takes it up, big boy. Takawaine continues to rumble up. Their hooker again, another good run from him. And this time Vaike, the captain of the TKV, quite happy to take it up. I think over to you. Yeah, and the referee's back looking for another yellow chocolate out of his pocket. This time he finds it out. And Joshua Caffrey, he's going to go out for a bit of 10 minutes, a cup of coffee and some biscuits outside there. And yeah, Salvatore into the Avachu 22. Blake, if they have got any chance of scoring a try, I reckon their centre of this, what's his name again? Tomasi. They should. Tomasi hasn't really been given that chance to, get his legs going like he did before. Good line out, throw there. And can they get out to Tomasi? Can they get it out to him? Can they get out? Yes, they can. Let him go. Let him go. Yes. Oh, see, I told you. Oh. Unfortunately, Tomasi was just a little bit short on the try line. And the next guy that was coming in, he couldn't quite handle it. And Avachu quite happy to just to kick it out and go into a break and sort out anything that they think that they didn't do too well in the first half, and I'm sure come back in the second half firing, with all gears firing. But Blake, this game, I thought, the game was riddled with a lot of mistakes, a lot of simple mistakes that I think if both teams can avoid those little mistakes, we should be seeing a better game in the second half. And Takawaine just seems to be,
Keeping in the game.
yeah, They got to get more balls out to their backline. They got some good players in the centre there. They're second and centre. They got wheels, and can. I think if they can continue to get a few more balls like just the last play there, I'm sure they're going to rattle the Avachu Eels. But in saying that, the Avachu got a very strong inside thrashing TKV, but at the moment, I think TKV, if they string a few good rucks and moles from their forwards and out to their speedsters in the backs, I think it'll surprise the Avachu Eels. So let's just see if they got some fresh legs in the second half, but certainly. Both teams now have got the taste of the first 40 minutes. I think their coaches, their technical advisors at halftime would also have given out some instructions of how they want the second half to be played, and I'm sure we would see a huge difference in how they play this second half. All right, we're ready to go, and referee Tua signals. I thought that Takuaine were a bit too quick to get out of the blocks there as Connell, good break from Connell, and he goes down. But I think that's the second time he's done that. He's isolated himself from the rest of the Avachu pack, and Takuaine were smart in how they bounced the minute they went to the ground, and now they've got a penalty. What's Takuaine going to do here? Whoa, Abatu just stood around and let the TKV forwards run and made some yardage there. Takuaine plays to the blind side and totally lost the ball there in the carry, but I think the referee is saying, yeah, we will continue to play. Let's have the line out there. And it's a Takuaine throw in. So Abatu must have kicked it out. And a good start there by Takuaine. I think they thought that the Abatu captain Clive was going to ask the referee about something, but as it turned out, nothing happened from that Clive's talk with the ref as Abatu gives this out to Tiriki, who kicks this down to the middle of the field, and here goes Takuaine speedster. Easily takes it to the side. There he goes. And Lai even. Takuaine still got the ball. Taken away by Samu. Benny off his feet, says the referee. And just quite the signal that he's doing. You can easily see from here that Benny in going into that ruck practically dived onto the players that was lying down. Takuaine rolling out. Can they finish this with a try? Oh. Savatori, long pass out. Tiriki goes into a tackle, but Takuaine recycle out to their forwards. And big Toru comes up for a big tackle. But Takuaine continues to throw the ball out to their backs as Takuaine amazingly kept the ball going. Long pass out. Oh, I think a bit of a high tackle there from Lai. Because the referee's going for his pocket, looking for one of those yellow chocolate cards that he's got. And yeah, and Lai. Good. And looks as if there's two of the other two boys in the bin. Josh Caffrey, he's still there having some chocolate, and now Lai comes in with his new lot of chocolate. The two of them can sit out there for the next 10 odd minutes waiting for the referee to call them back in. But you see the spirit of sportsmanship there, Blake, or Lai, obvious, and he went past the winger that he high tackled, I guess, to apologize to him. Yeah, it's tough when someone's going on a try line and you're trying to stop him from scoring. Obviously, you throw the whole kitchen sink onto him.
Didn't land right, so only fair to get penalized.
Oh, what Avatu certainly just couldn't control that ball at the back of the scrum there. And Thomas bounce on Thomas Potoru, the halfback for TKV. The Avatu.
That's another one good to see returning back to his home club, because in previous years, the
Yeah,
last
he
couple
was
of
up
years,
the
he's been helping
Panthers,
out the Panthers.
Yeah.
And same with Vake, so it's good to see these two stewards from TKV going back home and rallying the troops together.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to look far. Their dad is, I think, Putapere, or he's someone high up the Takuaine, traditional lines, and the sons are playing for the Panthers. I think that's because the Panthers didn't have the TKV we didn't have a team, so the boys not want to just sit around and so they went to Tubaba, so can't really blame them. Whoa, that's a successful kick by Salvatore, the man of so many talents. And now we got TKV with 12 points and Avatu 21.
Yeah, the TKV.
Like we were saying earlier on, that this second half it's because the TKV they I'm sure they're saying to themselves, hey, we're not playing too bad,
And mind you, Avatu Nico are struggling with only 13 on the field. They got 2 in the bin, so
yeah,
TKV were
I think
very quick to
yeah.
utilize that opportunity and put it into points.
Yeah, you're right there. I think since the beginning they've always had someone in the bin, so it's not as if they've been playing 50 in the side today. There've been a few times where they, like now, they've got 2 in the bin. Big kick to the back.
At 12, Avatu on 21.
And the rugby ball straight into us here on the side of the field. Avatu to put this in. And the referee a very untidy play here from this line out. But you thought they had this ball in the Locks hands. I need to find it, tuck away and deflect this ball, and from then on it was just like one side will knock it on, the other would knock it on. Finally, the referees giving a knock on to TKV and Avatu ball about like 5 meters from halfway. Tipaki just can't get himself into the slot. Yeah, very untidy. It's I'm guessing Blake that no scrums through the week in training and come on Saturday
And I think the Constitution break last week, everybody wasn't just entertaining themselves, but must have been eating as well.
And James quick to get that out to Tereki, and that's that boy that I'm talking about. That's Shiny. Look at him go. He's looking for the other two centre to cut back in, but boom. And our two, they recycle this, but not a good pass. And referee penalizes Takwini. Our two in the Takwini 22. James taps, pass it out to Connell. See, he seems to run away from his. He's lucky now. The ref. And George, the coach. Yeah. And Toru didn't quite make it to the try line. But the referee say offside. The TKV haven't quite retired back. And now they're out. He's not going to pass O'Connell. And Josh, can Josh make it? No, he can't. And Avatu, finally they get one out to their backs. And George again. Whoa! Good tackle there by Waike. And Avatu gets this out to their backs. And Tereki. And Benny. And Tepaki. Whoa, good tackle there by TKV. And Tereki. And, is that Samu? Yeah. And the speedster, Samu, was just lucky to be there to receive that ball, and with the little turbo charge he's got, he was quick to get on the try line, scoring Avatu's fourth try for the afternoon. And Tiriki Matenga should be able to kick this with his eyes closed. That's right in front of the goal post. And yes, and the Avatu Eels out to 28 and TKV 12. Just under half an hour to go. TKV, their speedster. Oh, beautiful kick. But Clive takes it, and Avatu James kick to the back, but Tomasi, he was quick to get underneath it and put the wheels on. Josh. Salvatore ran straight into over two forwards, and Vaike easily pushed the other two defenders out of that tackle there. This is Brian. I think this is my mate Kasi's grandson. Man, he was just a young kid a few years back, and helping his papa on the turf pitch. Now he's a mean machine playing as a Lucy for TKV.
Usually you find them out on the fringes, out on the wing.
Yeah.
But as you can see, TKV need his strength.
Yeah, I just hope his papa doesn't say that young Brian plays like him, Blake. Here's Mura. Here's Mura. Oh, he got in trouble, and there's Josh. And Motu. Oh, and he's got no one there to pick it up. To the other Josh, carefree. Pass it out to James. James looking for players. Oh, and Ioane. He's got wheels. I like this young boy, Ioane. And He's just pinned his ears back and headed for the try line there. Avatu to a comfortable lead now, 33. And let's see if Tedeki's been kicking well today, Tay.
Yep,
Yeah,
he's got all his kicks
yeah,
in so
that's
far
right.
today.
Yeah, he hasn't missed any, so that's pretty good. That's it's going to give him comfort next time they get out to play again. He'd be
Yeah,
he'd
especially
be wanting.
coming next week's game. It's when the Ovachinico starts to get back into the tough end of the competition, where they have to face up with the first and second. Unfortunately, they're missing out on those positions so far, but it's just the start of the second round, so we'll see how things progress going forward.
Yeah, and I'm sure Tedeki wants to take that, his good performance in this week into next week's game. Let's just hope it's not one of those commentators. The minute you start praising them and then they miss it. No, he's on song. He's on song. Normally, I find the commentators, curse Blake. And sometimes just when you are going on and on how good this kicker was, and then he misses just after you praise him. And Avatu Eels 35 and TKV 12.
Yeah,
And we've still got 20 odd minutes left, eh?
I was just about to say that, moving into the last quarter of the game,
Yeah.
and the sun is at its peak for this afternoon.
Big kick to the back. James got this, and he was going to kick, but then decides long pass out to Tedeki. Tedeki takes this one, and Samu stretches his leg. Oh, is that a yellow card or?
Seems like an injured player down at the back there, but then he's probably talking to the players now. He's talking to the Reds. Let's see what happens. No red card, no cards.
Yeah. Because I thought, Lai was about to no. Lai was about to get that ball and get it out to the backs when the TKV player just put his arm out, and that must be young Brian.
Yes, it is.
Been taken out, yeah.
Sustained a knock to the head there, so feeling a bit wobbly. Good to see first aider Oporai here officiating the medic there and pulling him off the field.
I think these days it's very important that we hear the medical team when they come. Back in those days when the old people are outside calling out to you, don't be a girl, get up and play. Those days are gone.
The old days of the magic water.
and
No
that.
matter how sore you are, brush some water on, you're good to go.
And Blake, that's my man, Benny.
Out to Vane. Unlucky pass there.
Oh, again. They just had one more pass, and then again another try to Yoni, but let's push it a bit too much. Yeah, back to head injuries. Tay, I've come out from last weekend being hit with a golf ball on my head, and I'm so scared now to play golf, so I'm having to adhere to my doctor's words to wear a helmet when I play. Otherwise, I can't go and get hit on the same spot.
Well, just drive the scooter there and you've got your helmet.
Yeah, so our men these days playing rugby or league, they should be looked after. Takuaini, Salvatore out to good run there from the TKV superstar as they try to recycle this back to their backs, and Takuaini Oh.
Takoine are very lucky to retain the ball there. Ball went everywhere in the air, but the ref only saw it go forward one way. So scrum down, the red speed.
And here comes, we got a huge bench from the other two coming in.
Good to see Licky come back into
Yeah.
the competition. You haven't seen him this year.
Man, oh man, he's put on the beef. And Licky is one of Abatu's players that have managed to get into the national, our national side. And of course, my man John Pinu.
Sitting out here on the wing,
And
as you
Johnny,
can see.
Johnny's got wheels too. And I'd like to see some balls come his way.
Same as Junior Kirio there at halfback on for the two-time try scorer.
Yeah, from James. Yeah. Unfortunately, that wasn't a good. And one long pass out to Tabita. And Tabita, man, just the way he runs. And Lai. Oh, whoa, Samu with his jet shoes. Beautiful try there to Abatu. It all started right in front of me and Tai here in the commentary box here. And Vane took off to the center of the field, and he could see Tavita yelling out. And Tavita is one of those guys, you don't want him to run to you. He's got a real, a muscle man way of running Tai. So he connected with Lai, and we all know Lai, his upper body is very strong. And
yes,
of course,
whenever you see Lai with ball in hand, you know he's going to get at least 10, 15 meters on. It doesn't matter who's in front of him. This guy is just a beast when he has ball in hand.
You're right there. He easily brushes, no matter how big you are facing Lai. Lai's an Iron Man, so it's and of course he couldn't pick a better person to offload to, and Samu.
I think that's just the old combination going on.
Yeah, because
because you know they've all been through this through years, and obviously Samu already knows. Lai's got the ball. Follow him. It's a short try for me, as we just saw.
Yeah, that's right. The two old boys have been playing together for years.
And just notice that the Awachi Nikau have chucked in their full bench with their last substitution coming on. Young Terenga Napa. It's good to see him taking the field this afternoon, as we have at least 16 minutes left in this game.
And unsuccessful is the first one that young Tiriki has missed this afternoon. A bit of a difficult conversion anyway. So Abatu 40 and a TKV 12. As we were saying about the bench, Abatu's sort of cleared their bench, and they're all on the field now.
Noticed as well, we got the young Taikanapa Tomokino out here as well, who's been very elusive coming into the Awachi Nikau pack with the forwards helping in the front three here.
Oh, yeah. All right, so TKV, I think they've got some other players in as well. Toru, he just couldn't get away from the first tackler. Tabita, yes, big left foot kicker, but I think he misjudged that because the ball was passed to him from outside the 22, and a mistake there. I guess it's one of those when you get to about a couple more minutes before the game ends, the brain's not really working working that well. So easily mixes up with your other way of thinking of how to play. Takuaini, they are very being unlucky at times this afternoon with some of the plays. I think they're waiting for the ball. Our two ball boys were here a while ago.
They must be sleeping somewhere. There it
yeah,
is.
there.
Snuck out from underneath the tree there.
Yeah, must have been smoking at the back there, you know. Tai, you haven't been keeping an eye on our ball boys.
No,
They've been.
we got a job to do here. We're watching the game.
They've been around the back there for a little, for a little break. But we now all of a sudden we got 3 balls on the side of the field.
We're back in it. Oh, good steal there by the other Chinico.
And a long kick to the back. Oh, the skills of Tomasi. Look at that. Oh, can I want you bounce on that? No. Tavita. How about you recycle this? And
nice little kick there, but just didn't quite there. They got the numbers.
Yeah, they had a big number to the right, but why kick it when you when you got so many backline waiting for the ball, and now they're having to race and try and recycle that lucky. How about you? And then nearly on the 22, young Josh tirelessly pass it to Connell. Connell as he isolated himself. Oh, yeah. And backline Teriki. And Toru. Oh. Toru, he's looking for a supporter. Yeah, lucky. And TKV, good run by their locker. Continues to go into the referee says ball's been playing. Right. Oh, unfortunately for TKV, the linesman's seen a bit of a hand in the ruck there. And Awatu
takes the tap.
And can Awatu get this back? Yes, they can. And Connell. Whoa, who's this big
Licky
boy? Licky. Oh, no wonder.
He's put on quite a lot of feet.
Yeah.
Running for a few months.
He's a big boy. Licky's normally a center, second 5'8". Now I think he's promoted himself to prop.
But still running as center.
And Avatu, can they get this ball out? No way Connell can pass that. He loves to run with the ball. And Avatu out to Josh. Josh, again, another one that can't pass. And Avatu, have got a lot of these boys that they don't know how to pass. There's another one there. And can they get this to the backs? The backs are all hungry for the ball. The referee's calling use it. There's another one that can't pass. He's knocked it on. Oh, lucky. I thought they knocked it on. How did that happen?
Held up.
Held up.
Yep. He crossed the line. We thought it was a knock on. We thought it was a fumble, but it was held up on the try line.
Look at
5-meter scrum for Avatu.
Avatu's got like Tavita, John Pinu, Samu, all the guys with wheels and Napa, the young Napa outside here. But none of those Avatu forwards want any of these pieces to have the ball. And Takwaini, they're pushing back. Oh, not a good pass. Now can Avatu make use of all his speedsters? Yeah. That's John Penu. I've always liked this guy, Tai. Yeah, but I think his problem was he is one of those that they don't like coming to train from Monday to Friday, but they'll roll up on Saturday and ready to play. And unfortunately, Johnny fell in that category. The try by John Pinu brings Avatu to 45, and young Tereki Matenga should be able to throw this over the bar, and he does. And Avatu 47 to TKV's 12. And we've got less than 10 minutes to go. And I'm sure all the TKV guys, all they can look at is the Ararangi Clubhouse bar area of the of the clubhouse. They're looking at. They can hear the MC announcing what sort of refreshments that they have over there. All right.
Hey, half an hour to go.
And it's a very good kick in the air. Under this is Toru. And a good run. There he goes. Yeah. It's one of those things that they can't pass. Or I don't think it's can't pass, it won't pass. Won't pass. And it's a shame that we get to that point where you got a speedster on your right and you don't want to pass it to him. I'm sure young Napa here would have been running under the goalpost now, but not to be.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And when you have some guys who inscribes their daddy's name on the ball, then no one else is going to get the ball. Good scrum by Takuaine and Salvatore. Kick to the back, and there's no one at the back. Tavita trying to get there. Whoa.
Good chase by.
Yeah. Tomasi.
Yes, it was.
Tomasi, yeah. Tomasi, he didn't give up.
AK.
Yeah. So that Tomasi's Tomasi. Now I'm trying to understand. That's right. All right, now I know. We were just talking about the Povaru boys a while ago. Now I know where the Tomasi connection is. End of story. End of story. He's got a contract. He's got a contract. All right. Can the TKV score a try this last dying moments? Have we got an injury? We got a stoppage. The referee just making sure that the front rows are facing square. And a Takuaine put in. And they got pushed back by Avatu. And Avatu is Connell. He can't pass.
From one brother to another.
Can Avatu finish with their speedsters to the side there? Samu, he couldn't offload. And now long pass out to Tereki, to their coach. /lock flanker. And Whoa, good pickup.
Napa. Good carry, Napa.
How about you? Just couldn't get a good pass out to the speedsters. It somehow ended up in the big forwards. When you really wanted the guys with wheels to be catching the ball right at this time of the game, somehow the forwards ended up with it, and we got a scrum, TKV ball. I want Tomasi to get this ball because remember last time, Ty,
Yes.
when
Well,
we
pretty much every time he gets the ball. he
yeah,
creates havoc.
he's very very dangerous with the ball, but somehow, you know, it's they don't like passing the ball to him because he'll get a try. And Avachu, Josh, and Johnny is got wheels, and yeah,
Too fast, too strong.
yes, like a good mate, he gives Josh Caffrey the
points.
5 points, bringing Avachu's score to 52. And I think Josh is going to take the kick away from young Turkey. I've never seen Josh kick, so let's see if he can kick.
We shall find out.
Yeah. And the most embarrassing thing is if he's gonna kick it under the bar.
It's not soccer.
Yeah.
That's next week.
Whoa, not a bad kicker. Straight down the middle.
You notice was the left boot.
Yeah, he's a lefty, eh? So 54 it is. Man, just like the All Blacks score last night against Aussie.
Almost.
Yeah, 54. Over to 54 and TKV 12 and
You know.
Ty, I think we're nearly full time, eh?
Yes, it's now into injury
time. Yeah.
So it's any minute now. But hey, don't take it away from the Takawane Reds. They really gave the Nico a game to.
Yes, they did.
They didn't just easily give them these points. Nico had to fight hard and
they
dig deep.
They worked hard for their tries. Yeah. So I think this could be the last play here. Underneath this one is Connell, and can he pass? No. Oh, he finally passes. He finally passes. And Tavita, I think he passed it to no one. Okay.
Forward pass somewhere in between there from the referee's eyes. So
it's hard.
To
Takwani. And I'm sure Takwani would love just to stand up and watch Papatua blow that last blow as loud as he can. Yeah, some of us have played rugby, and when you're really tired, that's the sweetest sound that anyone can play.
Sure
is. It's like you smile and your whole body reacts to the sound of the long whistle. And Tua, I think he's about to do that pretty soon. Takawane put in. Young Povaru. Free kick for them, and my big Fijian bro takes. Yeah, it's a good run for him too. Oh, he made some at least 20 odd meters. That's the hooter. Oh, can Amateur stop this side stepper? TKV is not gonna roll over. They love to score a try here. And Avachu Salvatore, long pass. And Takuaine. Oh, big tackle there from the other two forwards. That's Whippy. Good player, Whippy. And that's that sound. That's that sound. The sound of music. The best sound of the day. Look at all the players. They just love that, And our referee for the day, Tua Ngapta, quite happy to give the boys time off from today's game. So, yeah, congratulations to the other two Eels. They get to walk away with 54 points to their brother club in town, the TKV Reds, with 12 points. So it'll be interesting next week when they come out with the draws, and I'm sure we'll all know where these two teams gonna end up. So just wanna have a little break before we bring you the final game this afternoon. So from us here on the panel, we will come back with this afternoon's game, main game. Kia ora na tātou katoa. Welcome to the Raimaru Sports Park as we await for this afternoon's main game between Tubaba Panthers and the Ararangi Bears. Right now we have our referee for this afternoon, Pare Rongokea, having a little briefing with the two captains, Gas, Augustine Heather, and Thomas Tor of the Tubaba Panthers. It's a beautiful day out here at Raimaru Park, and we're certainly starting to see the supporters of the two clubs. As Pare Rongokea, the referee this afternoon, has a little chat with the Tubaba standoff, Jojo Karate. The Tubaba will be kicking from the hillside of the field, and the sun is right into their eyes, not only the Tubaba eyes, into mine. And I'd like to introduce my co-host, Kaka Ama. Kaka and I will be calling this afternoon's game. And in between the two of us, we hope that we can bring you the best of this afternoon's game. Pare Rongokea looks to his linesman, and he's ready. Jojo Karate, a big high one in the air. Underneath this one is Venga. Venga to the back, Junior. Gets this one to Tor. Thomas Tor. Good run by Thomas. It's over the halfway mark, but Ararangi come pouring in. Junior looking for Davy Mato. Out to Davy. And Feletti joins in as they drive forward. Tubaba continues, recycles out to New Biggin. Eric, back from New Zealand, back home. And playing for his club, Tubaba, Jojo. Long one to the back, and that's a very good kick. But, I think it just dragged on a little bit. And the linesman on the other side there pulls the ball a little bit too far out.
Yeah, thank you, G. Good day for football out here in Raimaru Park. Of course, the Arangi this is their home ground, the Arangi Bears. So they have a home ground advantage. They know how to play on their field. And not to take it away from Tupapa, I think we've got a good mix of boys here, G. A good mix of experience and speed on both sides. For Arangi, we've got Franco, of course, Franco leading from the front, a former Makos player himself. And what's the name, Heather. Rob just come back from representing the Cooks with our current World Cup campaign in rugby against Tonga and New Zealand. He'll lead from the front, and we have some a good crop of players here. Should be an exciting, good, close, tough game today here, George. With a good weather, good crowd.
Thanks, Kaka. So, the two of us, we hope we can bring you the best game in today's game between these two top clubs. I think Tubaba has got the upper hand. They've been the clinical team this year. And Darren, obviously, it's the magic formula behind this team, and we've got some great players in Tubaba pack. But Ararangi, I think Ararangi knows Tubaba's strength, and from what I've seen in the past, Tubaba can handle this pressure. And there we go. Pare, like all other good referees, there'll come a time that there's a limit to how far they can be tested by front rows. And he penalizes Tubaba. And Venga, man, this kid has got the boots. And not only that, he's a very gifted standoff. He's pretty good on both feet, and someone that I think Ararangi is looking forward to his leadership this afternoon.
Yes, G. The difference with the teams, we've got the experience of Venga for Arangi and the young Jojo for Tupapa, the stand-up position. They're very critical, very crucial in making the decisions for their team. Again, Arangi has the ball inside the Tupapa 22, recycle ball. Their forwards are grinding out to the backs. We've got the Fijian Spitzer there. We have Puna, and out to their winger. A bit high there, but missed by the ref. Arangi still has the ball. Recycling ball. Arangi reset, regroup. Wenga at half back. out to Heather. Heather has a good carry. They clean out, recycle ball, and they've lost the ball, and it's kicked away by Tupapa Junior.
Referee says no, full advantage to the Tupapa Panthers. So we're back to where the Ararangi has a fumble that ball. So it's a scrum put in for the Tupapa Panthers. Tupapa's got some big boys up the front there. And Davy Mato, John Vano, and Kana Nga. And these are powerful, big boys. So you get your platform right from the front, and you should be okay. And yes, Junior. And Pare Rongokea sees, looks like Manu. And offside. So penalty to Tupapa and Jojo. He's got a boot on him, Joe, but he's heavily strapped this afternoon. Can't be from golf.
Yeah, line out here to Tupapa. John wanted to throw the ball in. G was saying Tupapa and Arangi knocks the ball forward. Jeff, Tupapa has the ball. He's not playing advantage. Scrum off red. Yeah, like you said, the Tupapa pack is very heavy. Experience-wise, I think Arangi have the more experience with the likes of Franco and Heather and Gas on there as an advantage. But otherwise, so far the scrums are going Tupapa's way with that heavy front row, very hard to immovable. So, but we know Arangi's always been a forward club, so that's their strength. They'll keep it in there. So, yes, Tupapa ball into the scrum. They move it out. Jojo has it. Kicks it. Charge down. Manu has the ball and he loses it while he's going down.
I can see wearing number 3 jersey there. Is that Ngao from Titikavaka?
Yes.
Young Ngao, Clark Ngao. He's another great player.
Very good defender.
Good scrummager too. Yeah, good scrummager. And on defense, man, I don't think you can go past him. He's one that he doesn't take a backward step to, no matter how big you are. So I think Arangi's going to give it to Tupapa. And look at it now. They're nearly in the Tupapa 22. So and the referee this afternoon is making sure that these eight forwards know that there's only one principal in class over here, and Pare is a sort of referee you don't want to argue back with Pare, or you get one of those colourful cards out of his pocket. Junior, and is that Tua Ravura kicks this one to the back. Looks like a very good, handy kick from Tua. It was just a wild kick from Tua, but the bounce of the rugby ball, So, and all of a sudden, Tupapa is in the Ararangi half, and I think this is when the forwards start to work how they can muscle their way back into their half. But Tupapa, they've got some good players. Tupapa, Feletti offside there, and Feletti has been penalised. And Venga, the man with the boots.
Yeah, as the game goes on, I think Tupapa will get into their grind, and once their backs settle in, they got some of the quickest players on the island. We got Ben there, we got the other Fijian next to him, Rua. These guys are very experienced and got lots and lots of pace. I don't think anyone on the paddock here can come close, but Arangi has the ball. And they take it into the Arangi, the Tupapa 22. Recycle ball coming out. Venga has the ball out to Manu. And is that Arangi recycle the ball coming out. They reset. Taking a head up into the wall, into the ruck. They're recycling. Arangi is still regrouping, and they're coming right. Mangere, Jeff Mangere has that, recycles back, good ball, and they're going out wide. Willis has the ball. Willis, and a good ball out to the Fijian, and he's gliding through, almost there, 5 meters away from the line, and he's lost the ball in the tackle. A very good attacking opportunity from Arangi, the winger there, and the centre. Very good set up there by, of course, none other than Mr. Willis on the fullback, very experienced fullback for the Bears.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Willis is one of those former 7s and 15s player for the Cook Islands. I've known Stephen for years, and he's one kid that I admire, and you know, no doubt he's gonna steady the ship, the Arangi Bears side. The last guy that took that ball in, Kaka, I'm pleased that Arangi's got one, because the Tupapa has got obviously the fastest guy on the back line, Beniasi. Beniasi has got some wheels on him, but I just saw the Arangi speedster. Lucky he fell down there. Otherwise, it could have been their first points this afternoon. But we are bringing you this game from the Arangi field, and certainly these two teams are testing one another as Junior puts this to the back of his number 8 there, and Tuaravura, not a good kick, but slowly goes to the side, and it's a Arangi throw. I've never really known Tuaravura to kick. Yeah, so.
Yes, as George said, Tua is not a kicker. Tua's job, he's a try-scoring machine. That's what he is. It's a very powerful runner, very good centre, good step, has represented our country in sevens, Cook Islands. Very powerful, but yeah, as G is saying, not a very good kicker. He's really a try-scoring machine. Heather has the ball, Vainga has it, out to their forwards. They take it up, crash it in. Held up by Eric Newbigging there. He has to release. Ball coming to the back. The ref has played advantage. Ref is playing advantage. Arangi ball. And Wainga as a cheeky quick tap, but the ref has brought the ball back to the mark. Let's see what Arangi will do, whether they will go for the kick. But yes, so far, Arangi is being matching Tupapa in terms out in the backs as well as the forwards. But we know Arangi's strength has always been in the forwards. Let's see what they will do here, whether to opt for the kick or go for the scrum or go for the line. Gas is coming up to the ball, and Gas has opted. Their captain has opted to go for the 3 points. Smart call. Go for the points and regroup and start again.
Oh, definitely, Kaka. And then when you have someone like Wenger in your team, I don't think you're going to be stupid and and not give him the opportunity to kick, because Wenger is being known as a scoring. He's a scoring machine, through his kicks, especially through his kick. He's he's been winning. He's been winning games for when he was up at the TKV and then come down here to Arangi. Wenger has got guaranteed he'll have a few points come his way, either through kicking or scoring tries. And I just hope that it's not the curse of the commentator. They go how good the guy is, and then he doesn't kick it in. Okay. We can carry on. We can carry on adding on good things about Venga. And there we go. Our first points this afternoon from the boots of Venga. But let me say, both myself and Kaka, we are happy to be presenting you with the Cook Islands Rugby Union, because without these sponsors, Vodafone, GIO Contractors, Matman, TechSmart, the Polynesian media, my good friend Tai Blake is in charge of this, and of course the Pacifica TV. This is around the Pacific region. They're quite happy to bring this to our viewers all over the Pacific. So thank you to our sponsors, and we are hoping that both myself and Kaka can be of value to these other sponsors, bringing you these games, as Venga slowly demonstrated that not only that he can kick goals, but he can also clear from anywhere on the field with good kicks to the side. And Arangi has got some very good line-out jumpers. They've got Taniri Heather and Rob, the two of them. Yeah, look at that, easily. And Venga, and this is Clark now. And look at the guy goes. He loves running into walls. So there's one there. He just pinned his ears back. I think they got a penalty, or New Bigging just came in. But at the moment, Arangi, the referee's playing advantage. And
John.
And Arangi, I think the referee is going to have a chat with someone, and he'll be lucky if he doesn't pull out those colourful tickets out of his pocket there. But he says, all right, no advantage to the Bears, but we will come back. And whilst he's telling the Tupapa Panthers why he has penalised them. A good referee. Most good referees will do that.
Yes, yeah, good referee. That's the beauty about referees who have actually been playing rugby themselves. You got Pare, who is a stalwart rugby player himself, a stalwart of the Arangi club, but he has a good vision and he knows when to blow the whistle, and he's very mobile for his size, but good work there from Pare to making sure that the game is controlled well, and he, during his time, he'll know what nonsense is and what no nonsense is, so he can take it from every angle. Good on Pare. But Arangi about to take the kick here. Another smart move from Arangi, take the points while it's on hand. And we've got a sharp shooter like Venga here. Why wouldn't you use his boot, as George was saying? So again, we'll wait and see how this kick goes over. And this one just goes away to the left of Venga. So we have 22 drop out there from Tupapa into Arangi. I think both sides are now starting to come into their own, with Arangi now got a feel, but we're still waiting for this Tupapa back line to explode, because when they do, these guys better be ready, because they will run around you and they won't come through you. They will run around you. They got so much pace, they get the ability to do that. A long drop out there, and Johnny just takes his eye off the ball from Arangi. Luckily, the ref has allowed play on. No, he's going to blow it. No advantage there. So a very casual catch there from Johnny, costing them some territory into their very important yards, and you can't afford to do that. He just took his eyes off the ball and dropped that ball cold. A very experienced player, Johnny from Fiji, playing lock today for Arangi. Yeah, big man there. He should have caught that one. Now they're in a very tricky position there in their own half, defending with Tupapa to take the scrum down. And let's see what this Tupapa backline can do. You've got to be very careful with them when they click. The ball at the back of the scrum. Thomas pushes it back, and he's going to go right. And a good backdoor ball. There's the Feniasi. There he goes to the other winger. Oh, well taken there. And we have a penalty there. Man in front of the ball after it was kicked. I think Pare has picked that up. So we have a lucky for Arangi off the hook. Their backline has finally touched the ball for Tupapa. Lucky for Arangi, he's penalised Tupapa, so they're going to take the kick for the line, and he just makes it in their own 10-metre line. So a line out there, Arangi ball. Yes, no one real try-scoring opportunity so far from Arangi. Other than that, this Tupapa backline again still waiting to explode into the game. Arangi has the ball. Vainga takes it in. He's dragged across. Arangi recycle. Johnny has it, runs it up. Good run. Arangi recycled. Arangi just grinding out slowly. And this Tupapa pack is moving up very quickly as well, defending well. Wainga is at the back of the ruck. He's about to go to their left, and Pare has picked up a little knock on there from Wainga at the back of the ruck. So unfortunate there for Arangi, but they were grinding slowly. So scrum to Tupapa.
Yeah, it has been a little bit of a seesaw from the two teams there. You know, trying their best to have the upper hand on the other, and you can tell that the Arangi players are not gonna let these Tupapa walk over them. You know, one thing for sure, they know that Tupapa has got a very lethal backline, and that's why I think they're keeping it a little bit into their. There's Junior, very good run by Junior, and Jojo looking for Thomas. Thomas takes it up, and Eric right behind him, and again another pass from Jojo, who I think because Junior got stuck in an earlier play. This time Junior goes out to Gabby. Kick to the back, but Willis calls for the mark. A good call from Stephen Willis. Always a smart player, this boy. Yeah. And I remember when one of my sons was going to the Auckland Boys, and young Stephen was a well-known Auckland Grammar boy. Stephen was a rugby player, cricketer. Man, he was that kid.
All-rounder.
He was an all-rounder. So yeah, good that he's back to Raro, and he's very much part of the Ararangi sports club over the last couple of years, and of course he's represented us, the Cooks. So it's a very handy guy to have at the back of your backline. Yeah, you can bank on him. And a free kick to Ararangi. Yeah, and Franco, he takes this one up. He's another one, Smalley maybe, but he'll run into a wall. And Ararangi recycle this one, and out to Robert Jr. And Ararangi, they're gonna grind up this. Oh, here comes Big Johnny. Vainga looking around for runners. He finds it in. Is that Gas? Gas takes it in. Again, Franco, another one, keeps on going up. And look at the Arangi forwards. They're all close together, tight. They got no one at the back, and Stephen quickly clears his one out, and Tupapa, oh, they're really tackling the Arangi forwards. Whoa, coming on the wrong side there, Arangi. Yeah. Oh, Franco not too happy with. Yeah, he's not that sort of guy that'll they'll do that kind of thing, eh, Kaka?
No.
Yeah, no. So
Yeah,
so there's someone there that kind of tickle him on the ear to to make him react like that. So I wonder who the player is, because Franco doesn't, he doesn't take a backward step to anyone. So Yeah. So Pare is not only as a ref, he's a judge now. So he's pulled out his cards. Oh, but he's pinged.
Oh, he doesn't waste any time.
Oh, both of them.
That's
Felitti and Franco, they've been given the colourful yellow cards to go out and read on the side of the field for 10 minutes before they can come back. But I think Tubaba benefited from this, and Jojo quite happy to put this to the side. But Arangi still got the upper hand on this. They're still camped in the Tubaba half, and they're just over the 10-meter mark of. Oh, good take there by Ararangi. Jeff manages to take it in, and Tani there hands it over to one of their runners. Out it comes. Jeff Mangele again, he takes it up, and Tani there, Binga, and Ararangi, he's been held up, and good ball out. And Fale just couldn't control that, and Stephen, and is that speedster for Tubapa. Unfortunately, just a bit too much, and that's a 22. See how fast the Tubapa speedsters are.
As you can see there, one little mistake and these guys will pounce on it. They don't waste any time. They got three of the quickest guys in their back line. Oh, very bad mistake there. Another very bad error from Arangi there. Man in front of the ball, I think, before the tap, 22 tap. So Arangi get Tupapa get a free kick, a penalty here. Let's see what they will do, whether they're going to go for gold or go for the shot at goal. So yes, another wise decision there from Tupapa, take the points on hand. Yes, very, very bad mistake there from Arangi to do that in their own half, and they just got out of trouble. And it should be, by now at this level, we're halfway through the season. We should not be making those 13-year-old mistakes like that. Yeah.
You come and watch my other 13s play. These boys will learn.
I think Wenger he could see the gap, but didn't realize that there's two tired forwards retiring back. But anyway, Jojo, can he answer? Yeah, and Jojo Karate smacks that right dead straight down the middle, and Tubaba 3 and Ararangi 3. I was surprised with the decision to kick, because I thought Thomas Tor is their captain, but I see the one that was yelling and calling for the kick is Selafi. So he may be one of their leaders in their team to decide. Wenger kick. Oh, good deflection back by Arangi, and Big Johnny, he can run too, eh? And now he straightens up. Whoa! Yeah, that wasn't a fin. That was like a slap on the head, and Johnny. Oh, and Johnny's been given a Christmas card to go outside and
elbow on the head.
Yes, because it wasn't like a fin. It was like a semi punch.
I think the ref's calling it an elbow in the head. That's what he's indicating. So
right.
Send him off for 10 minutes.
And Jojo. Oh, good kick by Jojo Karate. This will certainly take the Tupapa Panthers into the Ararangi Bears 22. And anything in the 22 Kaka.
Yes. Yes,
Knowing my good friend Darren, he would have a little on the bad line out.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, lucky as a knock on in the line out. Oh, not straight.
Pare played the advantage, I think, and then Arangi dropped it anyway, so he's going back to the original infringement of not straight.
I think had Wenger continued to pass that ball, because the Tupapa was standing deep, eh? Anything could have happened in that little play there, but Wenger, unfortunately, it wasn't a good pass. But we got a scrum, and Tupapa still, the opportunity there for Tupapa to.
Opportunity with two of the Arangi forwards on the bench.
That's right.
So this will be a pushover. If they're smart, there they go.
Oh, no. And I think Tupapa just too hungry to push as an early push.
We got another 10 meters.
This one is someone is singing to Pari. Yeah. Someone is deciding that he'll say a poem to Pari.
And if they were smart, these players, they should not mention anything about Pari's height because he will get agitated very quickly. So I suggest you be nice to Pari. That's the best thing we can all do as players. Another bad line out. We got a free kick to Ararangi. The line-outs have not been very good so far. Some very messy line-outs at crucial times for both teams. And they just need to tidy that up. By now they should have, in the know-how of their calls and their throws. Wenger opts to tap, goes out to their forwards, takes. Oh, that looked a bit high. But the ref lets it go. Going out to Tanere. Tanere runs out wide. Very good ball carrier, Tanere. Goes down, recycles the ball. Wenger has it. Their forwards are coming. Jeff Mangere takes it. Very good run. Good run. Makes a good 15, 20 meters. He rolls over, plays the ball back. And Arangi have it. Gas has it. Takes it in. Arangi is slowly going forward. Oh, a very good clean out there from New Beginning, I think, as over the ball there, Eric New Beginning. A very smart, just when Arangi was on the roll, grinding through, so they get penalised for not releasing, and a good clean out there from the Tupapa.
I think Kaka is, the ball carriers got to understand sometimes that, when they go into the D, if they get isolated these days, the minute you fall on the ground, the losies are excellent in trying to rip that ball off you, and of course, being isolated, you get caught, and that's just what happened there. Good clearance by Jojo, and
Another messy line out.
wow, look how gifted Wenger is. Just kick that on the full, and I'm sure he'll be barking at his forwards to block, and there was no block there at all. The poor guy had the whole Tupapa pack on him.
Another missed line out by Tupapa.
It's either I tell you what, they're all contesting in the line out. The two teams. If you watch at the All Blacks and Aussie game, I think the jumpers, they go up, the rest they tidy up, eh? Good pass by Ararangi. Manu takes it up, and Eric tried to rip that ball off, but Jojo, the referee, didn't see him, and Willis to the back. And here they go. Oh, Isimili takes it in. Stephen easily picks him up and puts him on the ground. Eric. And this is Nga. Big Nga. And Junior out to, is that Thomas? Or Salafi. Salafi takes it up. And Tupapa still... Thomas takes it up, but he's been hit by some big forward from Ararangi. Davy Mato grinds it up in the middle. And unfortunately, he was holding on to the ball, and Ararangi was very good to bounce on that. And referee Pare Rongokea picks it up, and Ararangi captain calling on to Venga and we've got a quick pass, and it's Puna, and it's whoa! Unfortunately, just a little bit forward, just forward there. Yeah, Kaka, I just wanted to let our viewers know if they are watching this, because I've been told that Pacifica TV, that's around the Pacific region. Hey, kia ora tātou katoa. On behalf of us, the commentary team here in Rarotonga, Cook Islands, my good co-host here, Kaka Ama, and of course Tai Blake, who's the boss man here, who's in control of the whole thing. Yeah, we're quite happy to bring you this game, and our people in Aitaki, and kia ora tātou katoa, mangai no te tangike. Ina kini maua e te mataora mai na koto e matakitaki mai ni tātou game. And Junior, quite happy to put this in, and he's got a big back line on. Good pick up by Beniasi. Paris saw that. Yeah. Beniasi, everyone got him on, had him locked. Have been locked in their radar, and I think it's gone to a point now. Everyone knows when Beniasi gets the ball, you don't fall for any of his tricks. So yeah.
Totally agree. When this guy gets the ball, you can't give him an inch. You get onto him straight away, whether ball or not, because every time he touches the ball, we know something exciting is going to happen. Just unfortunate that time they dropped the ball there to Vuvu, but we have the Arangi scrum. Vaenga runs around and has their standoff, running with the ball. He goes down with it. Manu goes down with the ball. Vaenga has it out to their forwards again to grind it in. And Vaenga has the ball out to Heather. Heather takes one up, hits the ruck. Very good pick up there from Stephen Willis. Just a slight knock on. Otherwise, he was away under the goalpost. But yes, again, that Tupapa backline still just playing from broken play so far. Nothing really set. They've had a couple of set plays, and Arangi has been able to shut it down quickly, and so far. So let's see how the game goes on, whether this backline again will. One of the quickest around on the island. But Arangi's managed to contain them so far. We've also have on the Arangi side some very good runners with the ball. They had a little breakout earlier on. Just unfortunate it was a forward pass. Otherwise they were down under. On centre line there, Thomas has the ball. Junior about to clear. Thomas to Junior. We got a back door there. And Tua has the ball. One of the few times he's another one been locked in by Arangi, making sure he doesn't take a step sideways or anywhere. Also to note, a big hit there on Vano by number 3, Clark Nga'au. Like G was saying, this guy likes running into brick walls and likes hitting into brick walls. New Bigging has decided to be a standoff and took a kick. But just for noting, G, the sin bins for both teams have come back on. That's Frankie and Feletti, so we're back to 14. But we have one more Arangi sin bin still out on the line, on the side there. So Arangi's forwards still haven't got their full complement yet. We're still one of their forwards, Johnny, which is still out on the bench. So Pare has not wasted any time asserting his authority on the game, making sure, like G said, I'm the principal here, what I say goes. And yes, again, good kia ora to our viewers out in there in the Pacific region there, Samoa to Fiji and all the island nations watching this game with some of your brothers here playing in the game in Rarotonga and our rugby union games here. So kia ora to you all.
Yeah, Kaka, you know what? We are so lucky here in the Cook Islands. You know, we're COVID-free and, we can play our games with crowd coming to watch. You know, we just seen the Olympic where there's no crowd. As we see Jojo kicks it to the back and... whoa! Is that a try or what? Is that a try or what? Looks as if it's a try because the linesman is running under the goalpost. Oh, wow, unbelievable. This Benyasi Taguaga is unbelievable. So as we watch, I for one, I thought that ball was going to the dead ball line. But the kid has got so much wheels. And the beauty about it is he didn't stop running. He didn't stop chasing that ball. And I thought that Jojo has overcooked that kick to the back, but not to be. And that's our first try for this afternoon, a try to the Tubaba Panthers, and it comes via their sprinter Benyasi Taguaga. And I think it'll stand as one of the best tries I've ever seen. Although I've seen him score one good one some years ago, but yeah, a great try there, Kaka, and
Very good try.
and now we're waiting for Jojo to see if he can convert because the hooter has just gone. Unfortunately. It's been waived by the linesman. Half-time score, Tupapa 8 and Ararangi 3. Kaka, you know what?
Yes.
It's the first time I've seen Tupapa taken right down until half-time to finally the games that they've played pretty much.
Yeah.
Big scores by the time is half time. So got to take our hat off for the Ararangi team. They certainly come in to play today, and they really want to give Tubaba a game, and we've just saw 40 minutes of solid game. Just going back on the Pacifica TV, because I'm surprised too myself when I was called by the Cook Islands Rugby Union that you and I were going to pair off to commentate this afternoon's game. But now that I'm starting to get a bigger picture of what it is, and I'm glad to know that Tai Blake. Obviously, is well known in the Pacific Ring here with TV and whatnot. So we got our brothers from Vanuatu, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, the Solomon Islands, PNG, Niue, Tuvalu. Wow, and then for us here in the Cooks, we've got Aitake Mangaya watching, and of course us here on the mainland Rarotonga. So gotta take my hat off to Tai. We are now at that age where we can watch these games, and we did say a while ago that we are COVID free, and we're so lucky to go out and watch these games, and for you and I, we can take it to our homes and show our people in the Pacific that us here in the Cook Islands, we're so blessed to have a safe bubble here.
Yeah. Yes, G. Very fortunate here in the Cook Islands, COVID-free. But again, we must also give thanks to all the boys from our brother nations, like you said, Fiji, Kiribati, Tuvalu, Samoa, Tonga, who've put their hand up to come and help support our rugby union here. They have been a big part of our sports here, and both as we all know, both our coach. But in saying that, G, I would still really like for us to expand our get in terms of getting players. I know there's some good players out there, not Taki, that can be brought into our competition. There's some good players, boys out there in Atu waiting for an opportunity. I think it'd be good for us. Maybe we can start looking out that way. I'm sure there's a couple of good. I know Mangaians are built low to the ground, very wide, thick. I'm sure they'll make some good props here. Atutakians, as you and I know, gee, we've got some very quick boys out there in Atutaki that can run. And we got a couple of them playing over here as well in Atu. I'm sure there's one or two in Atu and in Moki. There's boys out there. I think we may want to start thinking about recruiting from our other islands to promote our game. And again, it's good to hear that we're going around the Oceania region.
Yeah, thank you, Kaka. You're right there. And I think the other thing we got to remember is that whilst we're building our players, referees come into mind, because that's one thing here in the island. We forever abuse the referees, but we're not doing much to develop our very own. And then of course people are so scared to pick up the whistle and ref because they get abused by. So good to see guys like Pare Nema, who retired from playing rugby, but they can still come and ref. And I think we're about to start the second half of this game, and this time the Ararangi Bears coming from the hillside, playing towards the beach, as they find themselves playing right into the sun. And a good kick by Tupapa. Just didn't quite make the halfway mark, but the reply back from their fullback is a good one. And Ararangi with this line out, I'm sure would be is a short line out for Ararangi. And big Johnny's, but the referee says no. It wasn't straight. So what's the call?
I think this is going to be a Tupapa ball scrum. Since the beginning of the game, the lineouts have not been tidy, to be honest. They've given away some crucial times, like we said. The lineouts, they just really need to tidy up, hitting the ball back and all that. But already the first couple of minutes into just into the second half of this game. As G has mentioned before, not very many clubs, if I can recall, in the season that has held out Tupapa with in terms of the scoreline. I mean, this club, like G saying, by halftime they hit the 40 or even the 30 points. And today is one of the most, I would agree with G, a rare occasion that Tupapa has been kept to 8 points. Not seen very often, because these guys can score points from anywhere. And as we keep saying, their backline is one of the quickest on the island. Tupapa feed the ball in, coming to the back to Thomas Jr., waits for the ball at the back. We've got Tua running a back door. He gets the ball from the back door, kicks it again. Not a very good kick of the ball. Peniasi jumps up, miscues it. Willis has the ball, runs it in, and we have a penalty. Number 15 in front of the kicker there, penalized by Pare. Whare Soialo. And being about to take the kick. I'm not sure, why Tua kicked that ball. Like you said, he's not a renowned kicker. He's a try-scoring machine.
I remember Tua when he first played for us, Avachu, before he moved into Tupapa. Man, the guy never ever kicks, but every time good line out contest there by Tupapa. Thomas Tor manages to get that ball to their side, and Ararangi, according to Pare, they were just, as Fidelity quickly taps and takes it up, but Ararangi come back into it. Good forward play there by Ararangi, but Tupapa maintains the drive, and a big kick to the back, and Ararangi
picks it up. He didn't stop chasing.
Oh, look at that again. The nature of Beniasi. He continues to chase every ball that they kick, and Kaka, I gotta say too that he's got skills, eh?
Yes.
You know, timing comes in mind as something that he's pretty good with it, because to chase a ball as high as that, you gotta be coming in knowing that you know, if it bounces, how do I collect it? And you know, is it gonna bounce left? But he's got it down to a fine art that when the ball bounce off the ground, he's right there to collect it. And we just saw him score his first one, and now he scored his second one.
Yeah, so. Yeah, in the same fashion, G, to be honest, that the first one was a kick, and he kept chasing, persistent. And again, not only does he have speed, he's also got some good skills, ball skills on him, and good hands. And both his tries there, and that is a conversion to Tupapa. But yes, G, both his tries there, just persistent running, and of course his speed, and also accompanied with his skill level, which is quite good. Both just picked it up off the bounce and scores it for Tupapa.
Yeah, an amazing ball carrier, Beniasi, and we've just seen Jojo Karate convert Beniasi's second try of the afternoon, as Vainga signals out to the team that he's got to kick this high, and in the middle of the field, Feletti, good take by Feletti, and Manu comes face on to Feletti. And I think the referee's going to penalise Ararangi. Yeah, for not rolling away, the tackler especially. And that's So'ialo. Good run there by Feletti. And Jojo manages to get that into the Ararangi half, and yeah, I think this is one area that both teams are guilty of not perfecting the line out. Look at that. Oh, are they lucky to get it in? And Isimili. Oh. And he practically lost that, eh? Yeah, good. I've always thought that Isimili was a lock, because he's their line out. He's a line out specialist. But now he's playing winger. Second 5'8" now. Tua must be injured. Yeah, Tua must be injured. Tua has moved to the wing, and the brother is in second 5'8" position. Yeah.
Arangi just made a change there. Their winger's been replaced now. They've got a new winger on. Young boy there from also of Fijian descent, out on the wing there. Arangi gets the ball, clears it out, and Pare is play on. Pare at the call. Felici grabs it and runs with the ball, and Pare blows the whistle for penalty. And he's calling for maybe an infringement, I think. He's having a word with Felici about the carry. Maybe he had an elbow up too high, but those things like that you can't really manage when you're running. That's the last thing you need to worry about is where your elbow is. But those are the rules. And I think he's been sent off, is he? Oh, is it second time? He's been sent off for the second time, so the injured player apparently is the recipient of that elbow that's still on the ground there. Manu is, I think he's always got one in the throat, so I'm not sure whether Felici is off for good or early shower, or he's in the bin again. Yeah, so looks like he's probably finished for the day. We'll find out from the linesman what the call is, but he's been penalised, and Arangi, we are into injury time, and Pare has a word with the linesman, Mr. Godfrey.
I think if it's a red card, then there's no subs to replace Ferretti. But if it's his second offence, he's got a red card.
Linesman, was that a red card? Yellow. Yellow, okay.
Oh, well, we got confirmation that Ferretti is he's got another yellow card. But I thought 2 yellow cards is it's an automatic send off. Oh well, maybe they've changed the rules around a little bit. It's good play there by Ararangi, and here comes Clark, and he plays the only way he knows, straight up. And here's another one just like Clark as well. And Jeff Mangele, Robbie, good play there by Ararangi, and Franco. West is taking Ararangi into the Tubaba 22. Out to Mangele again. That. Oh. It's always one thing. It's always about forwards trying to kick. If you don't know how to kick, leave it to the back line. And lucky between Pare and Peter, the linesman on the other side, they've seen something that I guess Tubaba is guilty of doing. So I'd say Arangi is very lucky with that. But it's always been a golden rule. When you're in the forwards, you don't kick. When you're in the back line, maybe you can kick. But the forwards is a full no. All right, penalty. They were offside. The Tubaba players were offside, and yeah, I think Ararangi knows that they can muscle their way to the try line. So the line-out's got to be perfect because their line-out hasn't been the best. I think, good from Robbie. Robbie's got that, and they're going to push all the way. They're going to drive. Ararangi is known for driving, and there's Robbie, there's Frango. Oh, yes, has he made the try line? No, he was short. And that's Rob. Another header goes on, and this time, the pick and drive. Ararangi's continued doing that until they score. And that's Jeff Mangele. Again, they were short. And Pare, the referee, is right there. And Venga. Whoa! like a cat. He just snapped it. Oh, the Tubaba thought that Venga was gonna clear it out to the big forwards, but instead it was like a little a snatch onto the try line, and a brilliant try to Ararangi through their smart halfback Venga.
Yeah, gee, not only this guy can he kick, he's also got a very good head on him. That very sneaky, cheeky try there from the base of the rock there. Yeah. Everyone's waiting for him to clear the rock, and all he did was put it over for them. But some very, very good work there from the Arangi forwards. The recovery, the recycle ball, the big forwards were hitting it up, body position close to the line. That's what we expect forwards to do, not kick the ball. So Arangi is starting to get smart, and they know now that they got the best of the Tupapa forwards, I think. As we said, and the score now is Arangi 10 and Tupapa 15. A very, very close game here today. Again, we can say that not many teams have kept Tupapa this close, and we've got 26 minutes to go in the game. Okay. Yes, thanks. Yeah, so well, a bit of technicality there that we won't elaborate on. The Tupapa about to kick off there. Jojo to make the kick. Our score is 10-15. Oh, missed kick there from Jojo. Now we go for a scrum in the middle. Arangi's got their tails up now after scoring that sneaky try, so they just need to hold Tupapa and get some good field position down the end of the field, and they can go from there. And I see at the other end of the field there are 3 of these massive Arangi forwards warming up. They're running. They all, I think, all of them are front rowers. All T&M front end loaders. One is a bulldozer, tractor, and excavator, all in one.
Yeah, I think sooner or later both teams will be looking for the bench to come and and bulk up the last couple of we're no more than 25 minutes left on the clock. If we can just come back to the early decision about Feletti, because we were so sure that he had an earlier yellow card, and then in the second half of the game, Feletti was also shown another yellow card. I think this is for sticking an elbow to an Ararangi player. So I think the referees found that there was a I think he's overlooked this problem. So I think now the yellow card's been removed, and then he's got a red card. So I don't think Ferretti would be coming back for the rest of the game. And then of course we all know the consequences of getting a red card. There's a huge possibility that you can't play the following week. Oh, that really sort of made the Tupapa players play for Ferretti, I guess. They've turned this right around and nearly won a tight head there, but the Ararangi, for some reason, just crumbled in that scrum there. And Tupapa quite happy to restart from their scrum as Junior comes in. Gotta be keeping an eye on Beniasi, who's right in front of us. Yeah, he is itching to run as the score line gets closer. And Junior up to Isimili, and unfortunately, the Tupapa winger on this side here, James Nan. He's just a young Cook Island boy, and I think just a little bit too small, Kaka, I guess. And you got Puna, who's like 6'6", and they just tackled him and carried him outside. And Ararangi, what can they do here? And Ararangi, here comes Robbie. And Franco, good take by Franco. And Wenger out to Big Johnny. And Johnny, good at just straightening it up. Wenger. And out to Jeff Mangele. Another good strong run by Jeff. And Johnny, who's just had a good run a while ago, he takes another one up. Taken up by Robert Heather. Can Robert go all the way? Yes. Can he go? Oh, just tackle short. Ararangi. Stephen Willis comes up. He's looking for a pass. Pass out. And Manu takes it up. Obviously ran the wrong way as Ararangi continues to hit up hard. Close to the Ararangi, to the Tupapa try line, and Pare's got his hand out. just as Tupapa cleared that, but referee Pare Rongokea. We got a bit of a scuffle going at the back of the try line there. Someone not too happy with the drive earlier. So like all forwards, they want to get stuck into any forward drive, and Pare is trying to explain, but he's got a penalty for Ararangi, and Ararangi don't want to kick for 3 points, and because the score is 10-15. Wenga, he's gonna tap, and Jeff Mangele, he's the first one to go up, and Robbie takes it up again. Another good run by other Ararangi big forwards, and Wenga looking for runners. And another forward takes it up, one of their Lucy's. Wenga, long pass out to Puna. The vision of Wenga. Obviously, he's got the Tupapa forwards thinking that they will grind, and then he sees Puna out in the open there, and a long pass out, and Ararangi quite happy to run in for 5 points.
Yes, very good thinking there from the Ararangi halfback, Wenga. Like we said, not only is he good with his boot, he's good with his brain, and also good with that pass and vision. The score now is draw all 15, all with the conversion to come. But very good work there from the Ararangi forwards. Again, I must say, very good work there from the Ararangi forwards. They really gave it to the Tupapa forwards. Of course, with one man down in the Tupapa pack, Ararangi's taking advantage of that. Now, as I said, George, you see the experience of Franco coming in with Robert Heather, and where to run, where to direct their play, body position and all that, knowing what to do. And then all Wenga had to do was pick an option, and he's picked the right option of floating the ball over to Puna. Very good thinking there from both sides. And I see, again, the experience of the Ararangi boys coming through there. But they can't take anything away from Tupapa. Tupapa will come back, and you can't take your foot off the pedal when you're playing Tupapa. These guys will come back at you all day.
And can Wenga add the extra 2 points? And oh no, Wenga just missed that kick, and we've got a tie. Ararangi 15 and Tupapa 15. I see Ararangi's got a new sub in one of their props. Looks like Daniel the Lion Tonorio. Whoa, this guy is built like an ox. He's a very strong kid. Yeah. And Jojo, big kick to the back. Wenga, he's going to kick this out. And that's how good the guy is. And up to just past the halfway mark. And
we have a close-up view of the man himself.
Yeah, wow, here comes Daniel Tonorio, Daniel the Lion Tonorio. Man, I've seen Daniel play, and he's one of those guys. He's built like one of those T&M trucks. And John Wano is about to put this in. Oh, I don't think that was straight. Oh.
Too many men in the
Oh, yes, it was a Tupapa throw, and Ararangi had more men. Little silly mistakes like that is going to cost Ararangi the game if they continue to play like that. But at the moment, they are happy to rub shoulders with Tupapa forwards. As Benyasi goes, and here they go again. Whoa, it's been knocked right off the ball. Unfortunately, the Tupapa just fumbled it, and I'm sure Ararangi can take a fresh air there that Benyasi didn't come through. Oh man, you see how lethal the Tupapa back lines are. And every time it goes out to Beniasi and Tua, you know that there's some element of danger in in them breaking through and scoring tries. Ararangi to put this in.
Yeah, as you said, when the ball goes to these two, the alarm bells start ringing, so everyone's on alert, all on board. Everyone, all hands on deck when these guys touch the ball. So, yeah, was scrum here. We got a scrum here in Arangi territory, in the Arangi 22. I think this is a Tupapa ball, G, is it? Tupapa, yeah, we've got a scrum, and Tupapa will need to Arangi ball. So let's see if Arangi can get out of the danger zone. And obviously Tupapa will be putting pressure on Arangi to make sure they capitalize. And Arangi has got a very good scrum there again with one man short for Tupapa. Veinga clears. And he kicks crossfield kick. Oh, no, he drops the ball. He just drops the ball. Just too casual. Just too casual there. They needed to kick that downfield, not across the field. Not a place to be doing cross kicks. The Aussies, they want to be like the Aussies last night, and you've got to be accurate. If you're going to do a cross kick, make sure your winger, you've practiced it. You've practiced it. But, another knock on there. So, Tupapa have another good attacking opportunity here inside the Arangi half there. But as I said, in the Tupapa scrum there, they've only got 7-man scrum, so Arangi is quite happy with their new prop up the front, new front row there. They'll be really giving Tupapa go in the scrums.
The Arangi centre there, he was too casual. There would have been an opportunity for them to look how good the Arangi forwards are. Oh, there they go again. Tua. I think Tua is injured, eh? He's not he's carrying, yeah.
Running as is normal, he normally does.
And Tupapa, put it back to their forwards who are around the middle of the field. And more big forwards arrive to the play, and Tupapa out to their backs, to their speedsters. And Johnny, he got his jersey. Lucky Junior. Out to Jojo. Out to Thomas. To Eric Newbiggin. Good tackle there by Ararangi. And Tupapa. They're going to go to the left because that's where Benias is. But Ararangi's taken the ball. He ripped it off them. Can Veinga look for... Oh, they lost it again. There goes referee explaining, and finally the hand goes towards the Tupapa side, so it'll be the Tupapa put in. I just come back to Tua. If he's injured, he's not 100%. So because it's unusual for Tua, because normally, man, that guy, he's got sizzling speed.
Very good step on that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of speed as well.
So looks as if Tupapa is about to put in some more reserves in. And Ararangi, they are pushing them around. And they got Tani there, who's got the ball, takes it up. He keeps rumbling up. The rest of the pack arrives, and the backline's calling for it. Veinga. Good pass by Veinga to Puna, and Puna. And unfortunately, the cameraman's right in front of us. Oh, bad pass by the Bears, straight into a Tupapa hand as Tupapa. And now... Oh, the referee says that Tupapa is offside. He was pointing at, is that Ferretti come back? Oh, no, that's Noah. Yep. And we've got 11 minutes on the clock. And the referee says he's still sticking to his, Who wouldn't take a shot if you have Wenger on your side? So Wenger quite happy to ask the captain if he could have a go at this. And don't forget, we've got Tupapa 15 and Arorangi 15. A very exciting game indeed. As Wenger, man, a lot of concentration going into this kaka. You know,
Yes, this is a crucial kick.
I know you and Tai are not goal kickers like me, so as Wenger, I'm sure the whole of Ararangi village will go up. And look at that, straight down. Of course, we can hear the clubhouse all screaming at the Ararangi clubhouse as Wenger. Man, he can have 3 beers all tonight. So it's 18 to Ararangi and 15 to Tupapa.
10 to go.
And we've got 10 exciting minutes to go.
Yes, another missed kick there by Jojo that hasn't gone 10. And they will go back for the scrum. Another very bad mistake that we cannot afford. There shouldn't be. They really need to change. At this level, we should not be making simple little errors like that at this level of the game. But again, the kick by Wenger, a very crucial one. I see Arangi has made some changes. Spoon, I think this is Spoon has come on for at halfback, and Wenger has moved into scrum half, which is his normal position. So Spoon at halfback, some very, very good changes there from Arangi side. So let's see the rest of the game. Wenger will be dictating this game with his boot, I believe, and of course the forwards. And territorial game. Spoon comes around the back of the scrum. They're still going. They still have the ball, and they bring it out, and they get that penalty. They get the penalty. And I kid you not, I think we know what's going to happen here. If they're smart enough, it's straight down the middle. So this is a no-brainer. And like we said, this guy has got a very good boot on him. And again, the Arangi forwards capitalize on this scrum with one man down for Tupapa. And Wenger about to take the kick to make the Arangi clubhouse erupt again.
You know, Kaka, one funny thing is, when you get a good kicker in your team and you got very tired forwards, whenever we get a penalty, all the forwards will tell a kicker, kick it. You can just see the Arangi forwards there. As soon as the referee says it's penalty, they don't want anything else except for Wenger to come and kick. Now, can Wenger continue to push the Ararangi Bears score up? And oh no, just under. They didn't have anyone chasing. That's how. And Frankie, whoa, good run by Frankie. And Spoon out to Wenger, long one out to the. And wow, look at the intensity of the game just gone up. Stephen Willis, Spoon, come out as Wenger pass it to Johnny. Whoa, I think someone is gonna get one of those colourful cards from referee Pare, but no. He's just got his hands out for a penalty. But Wenger is down, is he?
He's gotten back up, I think.
Is he?
He's all right so far.
All right. All right. That one a while ago. That one a while ago just went under the bar from halfway mark. And this one, it's a little bit closer. I think he's in the 22. in the 22 meter mark, and I don't think we've got about 6 more minutes to go. 6 more minutes to go. Now, you can't write the Tubaba off because with their speedsters they can strike any time. But the whole focus is about Reinga's magic boots. And Reinga. Yeah, very successful. Reinga. 21, they're still not safe. They're still not safe.
Yes.
21, yeah, and Tubaba can easily get a try and score a converted try, and it'll be all over. But the fact that Ararangi is ahead by 6 points, that's something that they want to protect for the next 5 minutes. No, we got a new kicker. And Stephen can't even see because the sun's right in.
The first kicker we had prior to this, the Tupapa didn't even make 10 meters. Now the new kicker comes in and kicks it all the way into the dead ball. So that's something they really need to tidy up on, maybe at training. But yeah, another costly. These mistakes will cost you the game if you're not careful. And run the time down. And time is not on their side, so we've got another 4 minutes. 4 minutes to play. Then Arangi need to be smart and hold their cool. And Venga, of course, with the ball again. Yes, as we predicted, he kicks it past halfway, and Tupu about to run it back. And they're lining up in defense. Penny's been taken. And the Arangi boys come swarming in. They got the ball back. Franco takes the ball in. And he places the ball. Very good ball back. And the big guy from Arangi, the big truck. The big Mack truck takes the ball up. Daniel the Lion playing the ball back. And Spoon is at the back of the scrum. Okay, we go back. I think he's dropped that. The referee is going back to the initial infringement, which is a knock-on by Tupapa. So it's Arangi ball at the scrum. So I think Spoon at the back there is being smart. His experience is trying to kill some time as well. And just drop that ball on the ground so Pare can play the original infringement. So it is Arangi ball. And right on the halfway mark there, Arangi to put in. No room for mistakes in this game. Tupapa only need to pounce once with a converted try and they're in. But as we've seen in the past scrums, Arangi have been very strong in the scrums. Let's see what option they will take. And I have a good feeling, looking at where Venga is standing, he's going to go for the corner. He's going to kick for the corner. And this winger here is they really need some good chasing. So let's see what happens in the scrum. Arangi feeds the scrum. Spoon has it. He goes right. Willis has it. One man out. Bang. Out there to the winger. And he kicks forward. They need the chase. Let's see. Where's Penny? Oh, he's opted to run in his own half. Very scary. Very dangerous. And Arangi comes swarming in. Oh! A very, very crucial call there by Pare, and Thomas is making, I don't know, we have the captain's call, but we don't have that here yet. So captain's, no cameras replay, but he's explaining to Thomas what the infringement was. It's right there, and again, Arangi have another advantage. If we're not rugby experts, but I can bet my top dollar what they're gonna do.
You're right there, Kaka. You're right there, Kaka. If you got a racehorse in your stable, you might as well use the racehorse. So in this case, Arangi knows that the one with the magic boot is Venga. So whenever you get a penalty, you call for Venga to come up because this kick could be it. And yeah, and we've just got under 2 minutes to go, and and Venga someone you can bank on, that he'll slot this through. And you can tell the whole village, is praying that he does. And whoa, no, he missed. And now Tupapa is gonna find a way of getting it all the way to the other side. They are, in fact, not in a good place, and they have done that. The referee's calling back, and was that Junior? Or Gabby? Yeah. Now he's saying. And who's underneath this one? Oh, good catch by the young fella. And Tani there, they're just going to play the forward here. They're going to play the forward here, and they're recycling. It won't be long when the hooter goes. Typical Ararangi forward play. They'll keep it in the forwards. Out to Venga, and there's only one way he knows how to play, and that's to play safe and put it in the Tupapa 22. And in the meantime, the clock keeps ticking down, and the hooter's gone, but the referee's saying, no, you guys are playing it to my time. Yeah, the line out is formed. He's calling. Crucial time. Yeah, and that's the last play, and Ararangi. Well done, Ararangi. It has been an awesome game this afternoon. The final score is an upset. The first time this season that Tupapa has been beaten on the Raimaru Sports Park by the Ararangi team, 21 to Tupapa 15. Both myself and Kaka can only say congratulations to Ararangi. Well done, and Tupapa, I'm sure Darren will have a look at this game, and knowing Darren, he would humbly accept defeat, but he's gonna make sure that his boys come back. So I feel sorry whoever is going to play against Tupapa next week, because Tupapa is going to come back with a vengeance next week. So yeah. Kaka, maybe you can come back with your final words of today's game.
Yeah, thank you, G. Another great effort there from the Arangi side. Again, the experience of the Arangi forwards has come into play in the second half, as I sort of predicted in the beginning of the game, with the likes of Frankie, Robert Heather, Big Johnny there, big ball runners there, and it has paid off for it has paid. And Daniel the Lion from Arangi, some very big forwards there from Arangi, and of course Arangi played smart in the second half by capitalising on their forwards with Tupapa one man down in their forwards, but. Really, to be honest, Tupapa's backline really never came into play. They really didn't have any opportunities. Most of their opportunities were from broken play. But, they were very lucky. But in saying that, Arangi has contained two of Tupapa's most lethal players, that's Tua and Penyasi. Even that, Penyasi was still able to score 2 tries, just out of individual brilliance and persistence. And like we said, he does not only have wheels, speed to burn, he also possesses some very good skills. Again, a very good game. Congratulations out to Arangi, and well done at their home ground. But like they say, I think George will agree with me, is when you got a kicker like Wenger on your side, why would you not use him? And he, of course, as we said inside of throughout the game, Vainga doesn't only kick, he also scores tries. He dictates the game, and very happy to have him all the way from Samoa to be part of our rugby fraternity here in Rotterdam. So thank you very much to all our listeners and everyone out there listening in from our sister islands and also from within the region. A very good day in Rotterdam Rugby Union Sports Day today in Raimaru Park. So from me signing off, Kakaama, myself, over to you, George.
Thank you, Kaka. It's a pleasure calling the game today with you, and I just want to thank my man Tai Blake here, along with the many sponsors that have brought this game to your homes. So to all of us in the Pacific, we want to say that us here in Rarotonga, we're grateful to bring you this game. So the two teams that played today, the Tupapa Panthers, the champion team, today they fall because the Ararangi Bears, they brought their A game today and certainly proven that they can be giant killers. So the two teams today played a great game. So from all of us here at the Ararangi Raimaru Sports Park, tātou katoa, kia rana e kia manuia.